Hi guys, my name is Zakia and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be sharing two things with you. First of all, I'm going to be sharing dating tips on how to make sure that the first time you go out on a date with a girl or the guy you've been crushing on for so long, it works out. Tips on how to make your first date work out. And secondly, I'm going to be doing a food challenge today. It's a food challenge I saw on the internet that basically is all about letting the person in front of me decide what I eat for lunch. So I'm at KFC where I'm about to go to the drive-thru, and then I'm gonna make an order. All right, so like I said, this challenge is all about surprises, where you basically go to a drive-thru and then you tell the lady there that you want what the person in front of you ordered. So for me, this is interesting because I always order the same things. Whenever I come to KFC, I buy the chocolate sundae. But today I'm opening myself up to the risk of eating potato chips. I do not like potato chips. I don't eat fries at all. So whatever, there's a Nissan X-Trail in front of me. I'm gonna make the order. Hello, good afternoon. So I'm here, I'm about to make my order, fingers crossed. Can I please have the exact same order that the person in front of me got? Okay. How much is that? 46 CDs. Okay, thank you. So that sounds like that's a lot of food. And like I said, this challenge is actually quite popular in America. I've seen a couple of popular YouTubers, Steph Pappas, I think Shelby Church. A lot of people have done it. In Africa, Joanna Kinutia has done it. She's the only one. And I believe I'm the first person in Ghana to do this kind of challenge. So my Ghanaian peeps, jump on this bandwagon and let's do it. So you basically go to a fast food joint and you order what the person in front of you got. And then you pray that you have enough money, because God forbid. I think for me, the biggest challenge was making sure that I have enough to pay, because when I was coming out I was like, how much money am I going to take? I do not want to come out here and it's like, what if I come out here and it's like a whole car full of people and they ordered food for like 200 Ghana cedis. So I made sure I had at least like $100 on me, for just in case I had to pay a lot for it. So I'm here, I'm waiting to see what I got. She said it's 46 Ghana cedis, so I'm guessing I'm probably gonna get some chicken, some fries. I hope I don't get soft twirl, because the problem with soft twirl is that it starts to, what's the word? It starts to dissolve and it just melts and it's a mess in the car. My favorite food item in KFC is the chocolate sundae, because it's amazing. So anyway, I'm here about dating. Yes, so dating tips. I feel like we are in an age where people don't even date anymore, to be honest with you. Everyone, it's kind of, let's move this a little bit this way. Everyone is kind of like texting and the whole online thing is going on, and no one really makes time to go out to kind of get to know the other person. But if you're old-fashioned like me, I want, like, when a guy sees me and then he thinks he likes me, I would like for him to kind of invite me out the first time to chill. You know, not to go to his house and go watch TV. I've got TV at home. But I would like to go out to a nice place where we share a meal and then we share drinks and then we talk and then we ask each other like the basic questions and get to know each other. And this brings me to like the worst ever dating experience I have ever had in my life. So this was like, I think a couple of years back, really. I met this guy, I think it was like at a mobile money shop. I went to do mobile money. He saw me, you know, he liked me, he took my number. And really, I wasn't looking for anything at the time. But it's like, I think I go on dates because I want to eat. To be honest with you, like 99% of the time, when a guy invites me on a date, it's all about the food. Like, really, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, really, when I go out on a date, I'm thinking I'm just gonna eat as much as I can, because men won't stop asking you and I just won't say no to free food. So I'm here. Hello. Okay. Do I have one CD? I think, do I have one CD? Let me put this here. I probably should have a CD somewhere. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Thank you. I think I'm gonna have to change. Got so many bags going on. Is that all? I'm gonna get in some more food. Is that all? Is that all? Yes. That's all. Thank you. So I got 2 bags of food. I'm excited to see what I got. And that is the point of this whole challenge. It's the surprise. And I think I like that. Like, I don't think I get enough surprises in my life, you know? Like, no one surprises you anymore. It's always some pleasant surprises, like I'm breaking up with you. This one. Okay. What do I have? It says here, okay, so I got a Streetwise, which is 1 swoop out, 1 regular fries and 1 drink. And I got, what, 3 Oreo crushers. How many are there in here? 2 Oreo crushers. Why did she give me only 2 though, right? Did she cheat me? Do I have to go back there? I guess that's another negative side of this challenge, because you don't know what the person in front of you ordered. So if she decides to put in whatever, she puts in whatever. So the unboxing, I got fries. Look at that. I got like regular fries. I'm not a fries person. I would never ever go out. This is the first time in my life I'm spending money buying fries, potato chips. And I got chicken. I got 3 pieces of chicken. Oh my god, I'm starving. There's a drumstick. I just love drumsticks so much. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Oh gosh, I've waited. It's like I've waited. And then, of course, I also got 2 Oreo crushers. It says on the receipt 3 Oreo crushers, but you know what? Maybe she's hungry. Oh my goodness. So the person in front of me is my soulmate, because I love Oreo crushers. I love chocolate sundae as well. I got Oreo crushers. I got 1. I got 2. I'm gonna you know what, I'm starving. I don't think I can eat all of this. I'm just gonna go with 1 Oreo crusher, and I'm gonna bless a lucky friend with a 2nd Oreo crusher. So let's talk about dating. I was telling you guys about like the worst dating experience. I don't like fries, really. I don't want to do fries. I really don't. I'm here in the car with my friend Kofi Kwe. You can't see him. So if you see the food disappearing magically to my right, it is not my ancestors. It's Kofi Kwe. Charlie, feel free. I beg. Take. I'm going to talk to you guys about dating. Like I said a couple of years ago, maybe it's not even up to 1 year, I met this guy. I went to do mobile money. He saw me. I remember I had like short hair at that time, and when I have like my own hair, I look like a small girl, right? He saw me. I wasn't driving. I mean, I had left the car because it was like 5 minutes from the house, and I went to do mobile money. This guy sees me, and then he asked for my number. He was a decent guy, nicely dressed. I give him my number. And then he called that he wants us to hang out. No problem. As a rule for me, I'm very, very reasonable. I consider myself to be a reasonable girl. So whenever I hang out with a guy, I'm not insistent on going to like a particular place. I want you to do what you're comfortable with. Because I've just met you, I don't know how much money you have. I don't know what you can afford. So he asked where I wanted to go to. I'm like, you know what, whatever. Like, I'm down for whatever. But he insisted, like, I should pick where I want us to go to. He insisted. I'm like, you know what, if you're insisting, your packets must be deep. I love Italian, I love Japanese. So I'm like, let's do Pinocchio at East Legon. It's an Italian joint. I wanted to eat lasagna because I hadn't had lasagna in like the longest time ever. This bra just keeps exposing me. So I said Pinocchio because he insisted that I pick the spot. No problem. So when we were to meet, first of all, he didn't have a car. I had a car. So I picked him up and then we went to Pinocchio. And when a guy insists I pick where we go, I assume that he is ready to handle whatever financial burden the night will bring. So when it came time to order, I did not as I say, I ordered a lasagna, I ordered a Caesar chicken salad, and then for dessert I had a milkshake, and I think I had like waffles. And the bill came to like almost 200 Ghana cedis. This guy had like about 120 Ghana cedis on him. And he said he was coming, and then he left. I thought he would go and he would not come back. Then he came back that he's called his friend. His friend is in the neighborhood, but it's gonna take him some time to come. So if I had money, I should like pay the difference, and then later you give me the money. This is a true story. Like, I'm not making this shit up. Because of course, like, look at me. This is like true. I'm not making this stuff up for internet or for likes. This is true. Luckily, I had money on me, and like I said, for me, well, if I'm driving, I have my car. I don't have a lot of money on me because, like, I have fuel, I have a car. I'm going to eat. Someone is going to buy me food. But that day, I had like, I think I've had about 100 CDs on me. So I paid the difference. And then from there, this guy won't shut up and go home. He said, let's go to play pool. I said, but you don't have money. And he told me that the pool place he plays, when you win, you don't pay. And he is always winning. Surely. Hustling on a different level. We went to this place. I was now thirsty. I was angry. This guy went and he won. So he was not paying for the pool. But he can't buy me drink. At this point, I'm like, you know what? Our Reno. Hey. Aha. But me see what bad stop. It's okay. Because the way things are going, I just told him that thank you. Russians will say that's what Daniel, and then I left. And then I just learned a few lessons I wanted to share with you guys. First of all, if you're a guy and you see a girl, first of all, know your standard. I think God created men to be very, very bold, because sometimes they'll see a woman they can't carry, and that's the one they want. No problem. If you see a girl that you think is too much and you want her, at least prepare yourself before you go there. No problem. So rule number 1, know your size and know your type. Don't go and take a girl that you can't afford to keep, or you can't afford to go on a date. Rule number 2, the whole point of a date is just to get to know the other person. It's not about showing off. It's not about trying to sleep with her. It's like, I've met a total stranger, right? I'm in a bank. We meet. Hey, hi, I'm Mama Yakofi. Nice to meet you. Obviously, at that exact moment, we can't really have a heart-to-heart conversation about where did you go to school, where did you grow up, who are your parents. We need to have an appointment later where we meet to sit down and talk. That's what a date is about. So rule number 2, 1, you pick your size. 2, when you go on a date as a guy, pick a place you can afford. Really, it's not really about the food. It's about spending time with the other person and get to know them. I don't advise inviting someone to your house for a first date, because I feel like for security reasons, like really, you don't know if she's a thief. You don't know if you are a rapist. Like, shouldn't go to someone's house for a first date. So if you can afford a Malta Guinness and then 1 stick of kebab, that's like, Malta is 3 CDs, kebab is 2 CDs, that's 5 CDs. Invite her to some nice, clean, decent joint. It doesn't have to be expensive. It just has to be clean. Sit down with her, or invite her to the park. I mean, for God's sakes, Ebri Gardens, I think it costs like 3 CDs to walk in there. Or go to F4 Sutherland's Park. Invite her to some nice place where you guys can walk and you basically have time to get to know each other. 3, and once again, make sure that you have a plan B in case your plan A fails. Once again, you're a man. A man's job is to be a provider, right? So you don't want to go out on a date and be caught pants down without any money on you. Like, so, I mean, if you insist on letting a girl pick where you go and she says Pinocchio, do your goddamn homework. Find out how much an average meal at Pinocchio costs, so you don't find yourself in an embarrassing situation. If she says she wants to come to KFC, where I am right now, you find out how much food that KFC normally costs, right? So you don't catch yourself in an embarrassing situation. So that wherever you are going with this girl or whoever your date is, you make sure that you are prepared to pay for the expensive meal in that menu in case the person is that crazy to choose something expensive. And then if they don't, you have your change. So I think that's about it. You know, it's really simple. But I think like today, I'm hungry. Am I talking too much? I feel like it's screaming. Do you know it's 3 o'clock, 3:17, and this is my first meal of the day. So like, yeah. But I feel like no one goes on dates anymore these days, and I think it's sad. People are hitting each other up in DMs and they're trapping each other without even knowing their face names. And I feel like me, I'm an old-fashioned girl. Like, if you meet me, I expect you to take me out. I always want to wine and dine me. I expect you to spend at least a couple of hours trying to get to know me, where I come from, what my story is, what my history is, and we take it from there. And I think it's really uncool when you meet someone for the first time and then you're asking them to come to your house to come and Netflix and chill. I don't Netflix and chill with strangers. We don't do that. So, you guys, that's about it. The food, unfortunately, I didn't get a burger. You guys can see. But like I said, this about it. This is what I got. I got a crusher, I got chicken, I got fries, and that's it. I showed you the first take of this video where I got the soft 12 and it was melting all over the place. I had to dish it and do a second video. So that's it, you know. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. Like I said, as a guy, don't put yourself in an embarrassing situation. Do your homework before you go out on a date. Make sure you know where you're going to. Make sure you know what the prices are, and make sure that's affordable for you. And if it's not, there's no shame in suggesting a more economically friendly place. And the best way to avoid embarrassment is to be the one to suggest where you go to, as the man, of course. If you're asking me out for a date and you know you can afford 10 cedis, then take me to a place where the bill is 10 cedis. Don't ask me where do I want to go to. Then I'll say let's go to Kempinski, and then we get there and then you tell me that you don't have money. What bother? Seriously. This is like stupidity in the highest degree. I feel like sometimes men just look for trouble for themselves. You want to show off. So Oba, with the baby obeko bia, with the catch me yebeko. I paid it. My catch was saying ha, ne could drew and I will see with this car. Men Tom when I meant to and I say I should sell my car. It's like sometimes I feel like men get some unnecessary stupid vimo. Like seriously, I'm not hating. I love men, but like I just sometimes see things that I feel like are just stupidity, really. And be advised. Me, I'm one of them. A lot of girls go on dates just because of food. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because like sometimes you guys are annoying. You'll be asking a girl out for a date. Let me take you out. She's gonna say yes. The day I don't have food in the fridge, I'm gonna call you up and like, let's go on the day. I'm just gonna eat food and come home and sleep. So before you ask someone even on a date, check to see if there's that mutual vibe thing, chemistry going on. If she's feeling you the same way you're feeling her, we're in business. If not, there's really no point. So guys, thank you so much for watching my YouTube video. I am starving, but I think I'm talking more than I am actually eating. And like I said, this is a food challenge thing. I don't think today I did it so well because I'm busy talking. Chicken on a Sunday. But I'm glad I did it, because if I didn't, I probably would have eaten today. I don't know what I've eaten today. It's like that. So I'm gonna leave the parking spot now. I'm gonna head home. And you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you are seeing me for the first time, it's because this is my first video ever. Yes, and I am so proud of myself. Have you ever wanted to achieve a goal for so long and then you keep procrastinating? That is me and YouTube. I wanted to do YouTube for at least 3 years, and I kept talking about it, and I didn't do it. But then my very good friend Adam, he really pushed me to do it, and I thank you. Shout out to Adam. And then today here I am, and this is my first video, and this is a very, very new channel. Please help me grow, be a part of my success story. So if you love the video, give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you get to see my next video. I'll be doing at least 2 videos a week, as many as possible. A lot of them are going to be about food. I'm going to share, you know, lifestyle tips and hacks, and basically a lot of very, very interesting stuff. Oh, but the sun is burning today. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, and I'll be seeing you guys around. Bye bye.